Veronica, and I'd like to welcome you to Get Your Ex Back Part 18. This is part of the 25-day challenge. It's a series of 25 videos, and it's meant to help you reconcile with your ex by consciously using the law of attraction. In this video, I'd first like to answer a question that may have dawned on you. It may fit your situation, but it happens to be if you are friends with your ex right now, whether or not that is a bad thing. And I'm a firm believer in not playing games when it comes to trying to reconcile with your ex. So if you are on friendly terms, just not romantic terms, it's not a bad thing. And I don't think that you should withhold friendship as a means to get a romantic relationship. I think that friendship is the foundation and the basis of all good relationships. So you should definitely pursue that friendship, and you should just have faith that things can turn around to a romantic relationship at the right time and in the right way. So if this does fit your situation, I would not cut off ties with this person. I would continue being friendly. I would not worry about, being categorized in a friend zone. I would try to release all fear, all worry, all negativity about, being labeled a friend, and just enjoy this time that you're spending with this person and just let it develop into more when the time is right. So we're going to talk a little bit more about why focusing on you is so important in attracting back your ex. Because you might think that attracting back your ex has to do with taking action about how to get them to be interested in you. This couldn't be farther from the truth. When you're trying to heal a broken relationship, you don't want to take physical action, trying to make up plans and make up schemes as to how you can win this person over. Basically, what you want to do is set your intention to the universe, and an intention is basically just a desire that you wish to have happen. So setting this intention could be as simple as just asking for it, giving thanks for it, or just imagining already having it. And once you've set your intention, it's like planting a seed, and you want to watch it grow. So you watch it grow by doing things that are in harmony with it becoming a reality. And one of those things is an improved version of you. So you have to try to act as if. Now, acting as if means that if you were in this relationship, if you had this healed relationship right now, you'd be focusing on other areas of your life. And this is why focusing on you actually attracts back a healed relationship with this person. So what I really want you to do is take the time to focus on you and what your goals and aspirations are. For example, you might have career goals. You might desire to go back to school or try to go for, a higher position in your career. You might have dreams of taking up lessons in certain hobbies. Maybe you really like to learn how to cook. Maybe you want to start spending time volunteering different places. Who knows what your dreams are? But what I really want you to do is I want you to think of 3 things that you've been putting off. You might say to yourself, I'll do these things, later when I'm happier, when I'm more settled in my relationship. But really, you want to do these things now, because by doing these things now signals to the universe that you are ready to receive this relationship. Now, another thing that you can do to focus on you, because this video is all about putting the emphasis back on you and your happiness. Really start to appreciate the small things in life. For example, every single night the sun sets. And it sets a little differently, a little with different colors in the sky every single night. Now I want you to start appreciating the sunset. I also want you to start appreciating the stars in the sky at night. And I want you to start really taking notice of these things around you and really seeing the beauty in these things around you. Because there are things that happen all the time, but we're usually too busy to notice. So by noticing these wonderful things in the universe, you're just feeling love, you're just emanating love and happiness, and it'll really help in keeping you relaxed and focused and really help attract this improved relationship with this special person. I really want you to focus on being happy right now and what it is to be happy right now. Because I know after a breakup, a lot of you are stubborn to be happy because you think if you're happy, then you'll forget this person that you seek to attract. And you forget your ex, and you don't want to forget your ex, so you sort of are stubborn to be happy because you think it's a form of moving on and moving away from this person. But by being happy, you're radiating these wonderful vibrations that are attractive and peaceful and calm, and anyone would be attracted to these sorts of things. So, your ex isn't going to be attracted to your sadness. You might think that you have to, prove to them how much you love them by being sad and miserable. But it couldn't be farther from the truth. They're not going to be attracted to those things. They're going to be repelled by those things. And you want to attract instead of repel. You want to really focus on the happiness within you. Try to think of your manifestation as something that's already happened in the past. This is why I emphasize something called scripting. Because when you script, you sort of write a journal entry that has happened already in the past, but they're things that you want to attract. And I have another video on scripting, and I will list the link below if you haven't already watched it. But by thinking of your desire in the past, you're convincing your subconscious that it's already done, that you've already been there, done that. So therefore, life has no other choice but to deliver you this experience. So by seeing your desire as something in the past and something as done, you really can move on to manifesting quicker. Now, everybody wants to manifest fast. Everybody wants to manifest instantly. And the fastest way to manifestation is by being as calm and being as relaxed as possible, being in the energy of receiving. This is how the universe can deliver. Because the universe is trying to deliver immediately. But every time you have a contrary thought, every time you get anxious, every time you get worried, every time you wonder where it is, then you just delay this delivery from the universe. When you're trying to attract, a healed relationship with another person, you have to really focus on you. Place the emphasis on you. Place the love on you. You can also love this other person, but you also need to love yourself. You can't be loved until you can love yourself. So really take joy in being kind to yourself, being good to yourself, and really having fun. Have some laughs with some friends. Go out and enjoy yourself, even spend an evening alone and just do things that really give you pleasure. And this is exactly how you get this person to contact you. You don't get this person to contact you by bugging them and by, trying plans and trying schemes and trying to, find clever ways to get their attention. This doesn't work. This just pushes them farther away. So if you want this person to contact you, if you want to bump into this person in the strangest possible way, if you want, to hear all the things that you've been waiting to hear, you need to place the emphasis on you, place the emphasis on loving you, and relax and even be looking the other way. You don't have to be thinking about your ex 24 hours a day. When you are looking the other way, that's when you get that phone call. That's when you get that text, and you'll probably miss it and not even see it right away. Because that is exactly when it happens. It happens when you least expect it, when you least need it. I can't emphasize this enough. So I also want you to focus on what it feels like to be in a relationship. I don't want you to focus on what it feels like to be in a relationship with a specific person. I don't want you to put a label on it with anyone. I just want you to focus on what it feels like to have it. Place, again, the emphasis on you. What do these feelings feel like? What is it to you to be in a relationship where you're happy, where you're respected, where you're loved? What does this feel like? How does it affect the other areas of your life? How does it affect your mental habits? How does it affect how you eat, how you exercise, how you do your job? How does it affect all these different things? Place the emphasis on you. Focus on the feelings. Focus on how it affects you for the better. So I hope these exercises helped you. I'm excited to be making this video for you today. Once again, this is for the 25-day challenge. It is an ebook available on Amazon by Veronica Isles, and I will list the link below. I do also offer one-on-one coaching services, so if you need added support to help you on your journey. I'd be happy to coach you. You can find out more information at veronicaisles.com. Also, feel free to contact me directly at veronicaisles@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. I also am on Twitter, so feel free to follow me at Veronica Isles. I have a forum available if you're looking for other people to support you. It's veronicaloa.boardhost.com. I also have a total of 4 ebooks available on Amazon, so it's not just the 25-day challenge, and I will list those links below as well. You can just do a search for me on Amazon, Veronica Isles. I'm the only one that comes up, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.